Alter Ego EX here. And yeah, man, from Black to ETHNICAN. Join the Trifecta. It doesn't cost a thing. Just a change in your mind and a change in your actions. And I'm talking to young black men out there. The Trifecta goes like this. Save yourself, black man. Passport bros. And finally, ETHNICAN. And what is ETHNICAN? ETHNICAN is a new racial term, a racial modification to black. You're not black, you're ETHNICAN. It basically just means you use the foundation of black Americans, foundational black Americans, mostly from the 80s and 90s, in a more industrious and positive way of conducting yourself and your lifestyle. And that also too, you embrace the world and you embrace other cultures and other ethnicities. And that includes your partner. We don't hate black women, but they sure. And you know what? I'm just going to let loose because they've been letting loose on my brothers like this. So I'm going to just start cussing right now. We don't hate them, but they sure in the fuck hate us. Let's go with these reactions about black women blaming black men for the defeat, the destroyed Kamala Harris.
Cry for help. Don't cry wolf to us black women. Nah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. From what I've witnessed from this fucking election, if Trump do win and niggas do get stopped and frisked, don't call me because I'm not advocating for y'all. I'm not going to protest for these niggas. I'm not doing none of that. The disrespect that black women has endured during this election and today in general, and to see how many black men actually got their dirty asses up to go vote for this nigga just because they don't want a woman to be president.
Okay, let's just pause right there. These are supposed to be the most educated, even older ones. Yes, she's younger, but god damn. I mean, do these women have gravel for their brains? I didn't even have to look this up. The computer and the phone told me this information. Passively, I got this information. I never had to look. And you mean to tell me you brain dead idiots can't read, but you're supposed to be the most intelligent out of everybody because you're in college getting debt. And that information is the exit poll information showing that black women were about 93% all Kamala, and black men were 78, basically 80%. The same as last year and the year before that. So really, the only thing that changed, I think it was like a 2% change. It wasn't 80%, it was like 78. So Trump got an extra 3% from black men. That is it. And I'm one of the 3%, by the way. Right? So this is how stupid they are. This is what you black men have to deal with. I don't have to deal with that. I'm an ETHNICAN, right? I haven't had to deal with attitudes like this since high school, barely even college. But ETHNICAN men, nah, we don't have to deal with this. And so these are your queens. This is really who you want to procreate with, Umar and DL Hughley and Steve Harvey and Michael Early and LeBron and all of these other just brain dead. I mean, it's the masses. What can you do? What can you do? You have to escape. They have all the signals of going into being a permanent underclass.
Disgusted, okay? So if Trump do get the chance to do all the shit that he's trying to do, black men, I'ma pray for y'all, cause y'all niggas gonna get it the worst. And when y'all coming to us to advocate for y'all and speak up for y'all, cause nobody else is gonna do it, we gonna tell y'all niggas, remember, this is what you wanted. You're welcome.
Ma'am, since when do you advocate or speak up for us?
I'm up. So all I've been seeing on TikTok recently is people boasting about Donald Trump winning the election. They're going, ha ha, you guys lost. Now how does that taste? It actually tastes pretty good. Because all these people ever wanted was a moment where they could say, ha, I won, you lose. That's where it ends. They never cared about policy, right? They never cared about position. They cared about winning. That's it. I've been saying this from the very beginning. America was due for a reckoning, and it's going to be a reckoning for me, and it's also going to be a reckoning for you. The only difference is that my ancestors went through 400 plus years of slavery, right? It is in my DNA to survive this. White women, you will not survive this. Latino women and men who voted for Donald Trump, and unfortunately others too, you will not survive this. Black men, you will not survive this. The upside to a fully Republican government now is that you won't have anybody to blame but yourselves. So no, I'm not upset. I went through the 5 stages of grief yesterday.
God.
I woke up feeling renewed and fresh. I woke up knowing that I'm going to be okay, and Black women are going to be okay. And I am scared for y'all.
Tell me that she don't look batshit crazy.
There you go. That's... And they think, I mean... I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to be nice. She's ugly. She wears a bonnet. She thinks that her brain cells matter in the big scope of things, that they see things that other people can't. These women have a lack of working with any other type of people except themselves, and they don't even get along with each other. But for some reason, they think that they are superior, and that I don't understand this point right here. What if she's just a bad candidate? What if Kamala Harris is just a bad candidate, right? And also, too, it's not the end of the fucking world. Another woman can run in the future, but you guys don't see that. It's like an all or nothing kind of situation, that this is the only chance for a Black woman, and she's not Black, she's Indian and Irish, things like that. Let's not even get into that, but you know what I mean. Let's go on to the next one.
Well, y'all got exactly what y'all wanted. Donald J. Trump is now the 47th president of the United States once again. And all to my Black people, just like I heard in a video just recently, to the Black men that voted for him, next time the police, Black man, I want y'all to be front and center. I love how she said that. Don't ever ask us for help again. Never in your life. Don't ever ask us to advocate for you. Don't you ever in your life come to us and ask, why aren't we there? Because we was there. And now we not. Y'all are on your own. Everybody. Anybody that voted for him, y'all are on your own.
Did you see the map? I think you're on your own. Delusional. Black man. I'm honest. Especially for all you pro-blackened black hotep hustlers. Your keyboard commandos. Your what is it? Couch commandos. Right? These are your Black women. These are the queens. You want to stick up for this. Really? I'm sorry. It is the young excuse me. The younger men who have to choose from this attitude, because trust me, this is going to circulate. This is going to be a wildfire for middle-aged Black women all the way down. And they are going to influence their young girls and their sisters and their daughters and their cousins and their nieces. And then you're going to try to date one of these, and you are going to deal with some, I mean, they had attitude before. I mean, look at this. And once again, stupid. Gravel for a brain. There's nothing there. It's vapid. All you have to do is look at the exit polls. So you're crying about that Trump got a 3% bump from Black men. Black men voted, at least by the exit polls, 78%. The highest out of any men demographic that voted for Kamala. Not Asian men. Certainly not Hispanic men. Certainly not white men. Certainly not Indian men. Certainly not Middle Eastern men. And any other ethnicity like Eskimoan or Islander or anything like that. No. You're stupid.
Don't ever ask black women, don't ever ask us for help again. For nothing. He said he's going to give police qualified immunity. Don't you ever come ask us, why did this happen? And for the Caucasian women or for any woman that voted for him and your reproductive health, whenever you need some help or your child needs some help, don't come asking us, why aren't we there for you? You're on your own. You're on your own. Sorry. Not sorry. You voted for what you wanted to vote for. You voted against your own interests. He's the president. You don't see me saying, oh, he didn't really win. He didn't really win. He won. He won. Kamala got put in there after 3 months. Y'all didn't know nothing about her. We get it. We get it. We knew there was a chance that she wouldn't win because she was a new face. But
she was not a new face. She's the vice president, and she's the border czar.
We didn't think that y'all would really put Trump back in there. We're going to see what happens. Y'all voted for this, and whatever comes from this, don't you ever come and ask us for help. Especially us black women. For you black men that voted for Trump, don't you ever in your life ask us for a damn thing.
Okay, and I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll probably do another one because this is just a gold mine. I mean, you black men have better start making moves, unless you are like D.L. Hughley, which is down low, or Ricky Smiley, or Roland Martin, or Crying Van Jones, or Baraki, Baraki Sellers, right? And all of these other crying men, weak men. I've never seen such a bunch of. I see why now so many male actors wear dresses now. I really do. Think about it, black men. Think about it, my ETHNICAN men. Think about it, my passport bros. Think about it, my SYSBM men. We see why. Because the black woman acting like this. And they cow down to it. Especially somebody like Ricky Smiley. I mean, DL even attacked Janet Jackson. Do you know one reason why Janet Jackson did not support Kamala? And I think she would have supported somebody else. And once again, what if she's just a terrible candidate? No other black woman can run in the future. It's all fucked up because you want to use some wannabe, Indian woman, Indian Irish woman to be a black woman. And you think that's your culture? She didn't even marry a black man. She has a white family. Her kids are white. She's never even given birth to kids. She's got 2 adopted kids who are white, who are probably in their 20s, I believe, and a white husband. So all of this blackety black stuff that you're talking about, why don't you guys address that? And why don't you attack white men? That's what I want you to do. If you're so big and bad, why don't you start talking about white men? Attack them. Right? That's the head of it. They're the ones who voted the most towards Trump. Go talk to them. Nah, you're scared. You can't do it. All right. So I'm going to close it out for this when they say don't ask in your life anything from a black woman. All right. I've already done that. In fact, I'm going to get a little personal here, and you'll probably hear me say this over with. So if you're listening to this, you'll probably hear it again. There were 9 of us, 9 black men. None of us are married to a black woman. Asian, Latina, and white. And most of our dealings socially with black women are probably, as far as like dealing with them, or not dealing with them, excuse me, about 85%. Some even 9. For me, it's almost like 90%, because I'm mostly around Asian, other black men, white, and Hispanic. And with that kind of demographics, you don't see a lot of black women around. I don't know why. They don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? I am in the tech industry and that sort of thing. And mostly I see them in marketing or finance, right? Maybe even legal. But yeah, they're not doing the coding. They're not doing that kind of work or anything like that. Not to say there's not enough some. But anyway, think about this. 9 black men. Multiply that with their kids. Multiply that by the friends that they have. Other black men that they reach out to. You see where I'm getting at. And they don't ask a thing for black women. They ask their white wives. They ask from their Latino wives. They ask from their Asian wives and stuff like that. And since you make connections, especially if you're a passport bro, especially if you're save yourself black man, especially if you're an ETHNICAN, you make connections. And guess what? These other men will help you, will support you in some of your endeavors, or just help, period. And it has happened to all 9 of us. So there you have it. This is Alter Ego X, EX. I'm done.